Welcome to the McTaggart Attack podcast. I'm Kevin McTaggart, and in today's episode, I'm gonna attack Facebook. Verbally, of course. Maybe not the platform, Facebook per se, but my use of Facebook and other people's use of Facebook. I never really think that any social media platform is the problem. My usual philosophy is that I think that it's never like the social media platform that's the problem. It's the people who use it that are the problem. And with Facebook, I don't think I really like posting on there anymore. I didn't really want to make this or talk about this in an episode, but I feel like I should. I want to, just to get my thoughts on it out there, and because I need content for my podcast. Anyway, to me, I don't like posting on Facebook anymore. Mostly because I think the main issue is that most of the followers, most of the friends I have on Facebook are people that I actually know. I don't have that quote-unquote problem with much of the other platforms. Probably Instagram is probably a lot like Facebook because, well, Instagram is owned by Facebook, so why wouldn't it have similar issues? And I do have more people that I know on Instagram than other places. Like, that's why I like Twitter. I think that's why I prefer Twitter for the most part, because I don't know most of the people that follow me on Twitter, which is good. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at McTaggart Attack. But yeah, I'm just fed up with Facebook. I have been fed up with Facebook, especially during a presidential election season, which lasts 3 years anyway. Because, like, we should never talk politics on Facebook. You should never talk politics on any social media, because it just enhances how divided we are as a country. I think we've been this divided this entire time, but social media just enhances the problem. It just makes the problem more aware to everyone. I mean, I think there's always been division. You know, there's always been divisiveness. Of course they want us to be pitted against each other. Of course they want us pitted against each other. Why wouldn't the powers that be want us pitted against each other? And social media just throws back the curtain and shows that, yeah, we actually are pretty divisive towards each other on any issue. Politics being the worst. Religion is probably the second worst. And it's just ridiculous. But with Facebook, my issue with Facebook is that, like, I know a lot of people on Facebook. So, like, if I post, like, a political opinion on Facebook, friends are gonna comment. Friends that agree with me politically are gonna comment, and friends who don't agree with me politically are going to comment, and then hilarity ensues, quite frankly. Like, lately, in recent years, I've dreaded writing a political post on Facebook, but sometimes I just feel the need to, so I do. Like, last week, I put a tweet, not a tweet, it's Facebook, for crying out loud, on a post on Facebook saying how I think President Trump is a terrible human being, and so are you if you're going to vote for him. I was feeling pretty angry about, I forget what he said that day. It doesn't really matter what he says that day, because the next day it's always worse. We all know this. That's why we have to vote him out. That's why I think we have to vote him out. Obviously, there are people out there who love Donald Trump. I don't get them, but I don't want them to go away, and they should want me to go away. We're all here in the same country, and we just have to, like, respect each other's opinions and not act like douchebags to each other. But if I want to write a petty, angry post on Facebook, and if there's going to be comments either agreeing with me or disagreeing with me, then so be it. So be it. But I was actually feeling kind of petty, because I wrote that post knowing that it would get the reaction that it did. I knew that some people would like. I got a lot of likes. There might have been like 50-something likes on the post, but there were like 23 comments, and most of them agreed with me. And one brave soul, I don't want to mention his name because I didn't tell him I was going to mention his name, but I have no issues with him at all whatsoever. I just want that person to know that. I don't think Trump supporters are terrible people. Just the racist ones. Which isn't all of them. I'm not saying all Trump supporters are racist. Just a good percentage. And I don't think this person is a terrible person. But yeah, it's just, I did it just to see what would happen. I posted the post that I just talked about. I posted it, and then I clicked on it and turned off notifications. Because I didn't want to get notifications about it, because I hate notifications. I hate getting the notifications with comments and people's opinions. Because I get most comments from my Facebook posts than any other social media platform that I have. And it's frustrating, and I just hate Facebook. Like, I've deleted the Facebook app from my iPhone 3 or 4 times. I think the fourth time I did it was last week. I deleted the app from my phone because I got tired. Because thankfully Facebook has like other apps that like you can manage your Facebook pages through. Like, I have my comedian page and my podcast page, so I think I'm just gonna primarily post through those, and then I'll go on to my computer for Facebook and share those posts to my page from now on. I'm not gonna write I may still write some petty political posts from time to time because I'm bored and I need something to do. We're in the middle of a virus pandemic, and we have to do all that we can to get ourselves through this difficult time. We're also dealing with the Trump presidency, and we have to do whatever we can to get ourselves through this difficult time. So that's why I wrote that post, and my apologies to anyone who felt like they got attacked by the people who commented on the post. I commented a little bit just to correct people, and I gave my opinion, which I wasn't going to do, but I went ahead and did it. And you can find that post on my Facebook page if you want, but I don't really care. I might make my Facebook page private now, and then just leave the comedy and podcast page public. I'm not sure. We'll see. But yeah, I'm so fed up with Facebook. I'm sick of it. I don't want to deal with it anymore. It's just annoying as hell. And I like follow me on Twitter if you want my real opinions on stuff. Follow me on Twitter or listen to this podcast. Or I'm starting a blog on my McTaggartAttack.com website. So I wrote a little welcome blog on it over the weekend. So you can go ahead and check that out. And if you have any complaints and want to have conversations with me, email me McTaggartAttack@gmail.com. Or find me on any of the social medias, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, at McTaggartAttack. And yeah, I'm just fed up with Facebook. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the stupid opinions. I'm tired of everything. I'm just tired of it's like you get to know people so well. I think you get to know people the most on Facebook than any other app, and then people give their useless opinions. The problem with Facebook is that, most of the other, well, not Instagram, but Twitter, you have 280 characters. Facebook, you don't have that. They can write as long as they want, and I hate when people, write comments on my posts that are, 5-paragraph essays, or worse, novels that I don't even read in the first place. That's why I turn off notifications for, the long comments. Not that you agree with me or disagree with me. I don't care about that. But I just turn it off because of the long-ass comments that people read that I don't read in the first place. And that's the bottom line. If you smell what the McTaggart Attack podcast, don't forget to subscribe, share, rate, and review is cooking.